on, and that was Everybody's Fool by Evanescence. Now, depending on how I did, I haven't listened to it yet. I might go back and redo it later, just because I'm worried about the sound of it, because I am a little sick today. My throat feels awkward, and I had a fever earlier today, and my nose has been stuffed all day. So I got home and I actually took a nap, and I wasn't sure if I was going to do a cover today or if I was just going to do a vlog. But then I was like, you know what, I really want to do a cover, so that's what I did. Today has been a day. I woke up 2 hours later than I was supposed to. Of course I wasn't late to class. I ride with my parents to school, and I'm typically 2 hours early. But today I woke up at 8 o'clock, so did my mom. We both forgot to set our alarms. And so that kind of set like the whole preface for the day, was just this fact that we had woken up late. And then I got to my lab and I realized I forgot my goggles that I needed, my safety goggles. And so I had to go ask for to borrow a pair, which that wasn't all that serious. And then, of course, I managed to be the only person in the whole lab who could not find their microscope, because it turned out the microscope was not there. I had to go get the teacher's attention. I had to go let her know, like, oh, hey, I can't find my microscope. And then she proceeded to look for it, and then, of course, people were already getting started on their parts of the lab, and so they needed her help, and so she ended up having to tell the class, kind of announce, oh, I'm helping this woman right here. You're going to have to wait a moment. And that's not her fault. It's not really anyone's fault that we could not find the microscope. It was just, I am, especially on bad days, I hate being, like, anywhere close to even risking being the center of attention. I hate it. When it comes to public settings, unless I am, like, on stage singing or something, or it's something that I'm really passionate about, I really don't like having a lot of attention drawn towards me just because of the way that I am. I feel like I should feel embarrassed because I'm drawing this much attention towards me, and that's really just the way I am. That's, once again, it's no one's fault, it's just the way that I am. Especially on a bad day, I don't want anyone's attention because, like, especially today, because I'm not feeling well. I mean, I've had a runny nose, I had a fever, my face felt hot. I didn't want anyone's attention because I feel like crap today. Of course, I was pretty lucky, everyone was doing their own thing, so I didn't get really too much attention from it. But, it's just this whole thing today, and, there were good parts in between. I had some Pepsi, and I found this little mite in the pond water that we were looking at, and so that was cool and everything, and I got to watch it for a bit. It was, like, crawling around in all the algae that I had picked up for my slide, but it was the little things today adding up, and I wanted the day to be over with. So, of course, when I got home, I laid down. I fell asleep for like maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes to an hour, and I got up and I was like, okay, I need to make a video, but am I going to make a cover, or am I going to make just a vlog just to let you guys know that I'm not 100% today? And I decided on doing a cover, and I went through a bunch of different songs. It was actually still a bit light outside when I started, and now it's dark. So that's all done, now, and I'm hoping this sounded pretty good. I felt like it sounded good, and I felt like I had a good emotion on my face. Of course, I have not watched it, so I will find out probably around the same time that you guys do, whether or not I actually like what I did. And so I may redo it later on, not too soon later, because I don't, like, when I redo videos, I like it to be at least a few months after I did the first one, just to have some distance. A few of them I've been looking at redoing. I've done a year ago, and I know I did them a year ago because they've been popping up on my Facebook as a year ago, 2 years ago, and I really cannot believe it has been that long. There's stuff that's popping up where I would, like, comment on stuff, and I'd be, well, not comment, I'd post stuff up, and I'd be like, oh, I have 100 subscribers, and now I'm just like, it's different now because I'm at 250 now, I think, is what we're at, which is pretty awesome. We are 50 people away from being to 300, which is really cool and really awesome, and I think the other cool part is that I have been able to not actually meet some of you guys, but talk to some of you guys just a little bit here and there, just because I'm not big on messaging online. But there are a few of you who have been here for a while, and I've been able to talk with you, and it has been so awesome, and I feel so honored that you guys actually, like, want to talk to me, and that some of you have told me that not a whole bunch of you, and maybe not all of you feel that way, and that's perfectly fine. I feel very honored that some of you have told me that I'm kind of someone to look up to in a way. I want to be that. I really want to be someone to look up to. At the same time, I want to stress to people that while it's okay to look up to someone, just make sure that you're still being yourself, because one of the most amazing things in life is to be unique. There's nothing better other than, maybe having people who love you and loving people in general, but being able to be yourself is one of the best things in life, just because it's what sets you apart from everyone else. And actually, I've been talking to a lot of people lately about something like this when it comes to art, in most any art form, but mainly I was talking about drawing, because I was talking about how it's so amazing that people, realistic, obviously, it's going to be pretty similar to other people who draw realistically, just because it's supposed to, try and get as close as you can to real life. So it's going to look pretty similar. And even then, there are still a few differences. But stuff like anime and cartoons, everyone has their own style when it comes to that stuff. And I think it's so amazing that you can look at other people's styles and still say, hey, that's amazing. You could look at 20 different styles and think that they are all really great styles, because just because they're different doesn't mean they're bad. It just means they're different. And it's so cool to look at the way people interpret things and the way people draw things out or write things out, and know that it doesn't have to be exactly the same as someone else's. And so I think it's really great to be this unique person. And it's okay to have, 20 billion different people, because, and, obviously there are going to be a few similar traits. There are going to be things that you like doing that other people like doing, but you are you. And I think that's amazing. And just because someone else is amazing doesn't make you any less amazing. It just means that they're amazing too. And that's okay. But yeah, I've been thinking about that lately, and I just wanted to get that off my chest. Anyways, the rights to this song go to Evanescence and their producers, and the rights to the music go to Jaded Libra 73, if I remember correctly. If not, it'll be down in the description for you guys to see. I really hope you guys liked it. If you did, please make sure to comment down below and tell me why. And if you didn't, please make sure to comment and tell me... Oh wait, you don't have to tell me why if you liked it. I mean, awesome. If you want to tell me why, great, cool, I'll accept it. I will love it just as much. But definitely tell me why if you didn't like it, just so I can work on that and I can get better. If it's simply because I was sick and it sounded a bit nasally and just wasn't that great, I'm sorry. If by the time you've commented, I've probably already watched through it and realized that, and I'm probably going to redo it. But, just let me know. And, I really like this song just because of the anger that's in the song and the fact that it can be interpreted in many different ways. Once again, going back to everybody's got their own unique style, everybody interprets things differently. But this song can at least be interpreted 2 different ways that I can think of off the top of my head. It can be interpreted as someone who has literally betrayed the person who's singing, and so now they're saying, alright, you're living this lie, and so what are you going to do once this mask is gone? Or the person who is singing is talking to themselves, talking about this person that they have created in their mind to be this perfect person without flaws, and now they're finally realizing just how much they hate the fact that they've done that, and so now they're just like, okay, now without this mask, what are you going to do now? Either way, it's a great song in my opinion. I absolutely love this song. I would definitely suggest going to listen to the original if you haven't already. And that is pretty much it, so I'm going to go ahead and go. I love you guys so much. Stay you. Believe in yourselves, because you guys are absolutely amazing, and I mean that. Don't forget that. Don't forget to dance today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later.